brother is back in Nazareth. Some say he's the Messiah.
But you and I know that he isn't.
He performs miracles.
Have you seen any of them?
No.
But we have seen him when he was a boy sneak off to the hills, just like a regular human boy.
But he went to study, meditate, and pray.
He sneaked away to get out of work.
Well, surely he'll visit us. We'll ask him right out if he is the Messiah.
Are you the Messiah?
Of course not.
Ask me if I am.
What?
Well, I am. See, I am the Messiah. Well, I said I was the Messiah. But saying so doesn't make it so. Neither does it with Jesus. Regardless of what he says or does, he is the son of our mother Mary, not the Messiah, correct?
Well...
And Jesus came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. As his custom was, Jesus went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day to worship reverently in the house of God. And he was asked to read the usual reading of the Scripture, to which he assented. When the attendant handed him the roll of the prophet Isaiah, he stood up to read.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. Praise God.
And Jesus closed the scroll and gave it back to the attendant and sat down. And all the eyes of the people were upon Jesus. Jesus again arose.
This day is this scripture fulfilled in your ears.
You address us as prisoners in need of deliverance.
Prisoners of whom and what?
He means prisoners of evil, bruised and chained by evil.
Blind to truth. That's what this man is saying we are.
Who is he to say such lying words to us?
He's the son of Mary and Joseph. We all know that. He was brought up right here in our town. We all saw him develop from a baby to a child, and from a child to manhood.
For years we have seen him toiling up and down these hills. We know his brothers and sisters. He's just as we are, a human, full of weaknesses and faults.
And lies! Did he not just claim to be the promised one as spoken of by Isaiah? Lies and blasphemy!
Maybe he is the Messiah.
Oh, sit down, neighbor, sit down! Our religious leaders have studied and know Scripture. They tell us that the Messiah will come with a large heavenly army to release us from Roman rule and set up a new kingdom, ours. Yes. This man comes with tales of releasing us from our own sins, which are non-existent.
And Jesus exhorted them, attempting to show the truth. But the people would have none of it, fearful lest the condition of their hearts and the awfulness of their deeds be investigated and found out.
Our brother is in trouble. The people are angry. They may do Jesus harm.
Of course, they're a bunch of self-righteous bigots. The words and eyes of our brother cut like a knife deep into the consciousness of their real condition of unbelief, malice, and national pride.
But they may hurt him. They may even kill him.
With his attitude and claims, he'll get it sooner or later anyway. Might as well be now.
Are we going to let this Carpenter's son continue to spread lies and blasphemy among our people and nation? No! What shall we do with him?
Away with him!
And all the people were filled with wrath, and rose up and took hold of Jesus, and thrust him out of the city under the brow of the hill whereon their city was built.
They're going to cast him over the cliff. He'll be killed.
I told you it would come sooner or later.
But to kill him is evil, wicked.
Not nearly as evil as the blasphemy of claiming to be the Son of God.
Who shall cast him over the cliff? Huh? Will no one offer to do this honorable act?
No one dares push Jesus over the cliff.
No, but notice what they are doing. Some are throwing stones at him. All are crowding close to him, pushing him slowly toward the cliff.
Oh, this is terrible!
They're crowding closer and closer, getting nearer and nearer the cliff.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Have they pushed him over?
I don't see him.
The crowd had pressed in upon Jesus. They were excited, angry, determined. Jesus, in the excitement, and surely with the help of angels, had passed through the crowd unnoticed and gone on his way.